So hi guys, this is nVc reporting for Level Up TV, Vanilla TV, ZRO.nvc.co.uk, however you want to put that. Today going to give you guys a quick idea on how to force a frag, playing a passive-aggressive strategy whilst holding middle point here on Badlands, as a team of course, not individually as scout, which is my main class at Prem level. Typically most teams, to force a frag, will just do what's obvious, and that is by boosting a soldier here to jump round to choke and try and force the medic or whatever. But I don't like doing that all the time because it's kind of obvious and you can often lose a player. There's a safer way to do it that's actually very aggressive, just no one actually realises it until it's about to happen. Now this works as follows. So if I jump in to my program now, first up we have a scout. So actually let's do the full team setup. So we have a scout up here. This scout jumps from there. You've got a scout on back train here. This scout is free to go to shithouse if they push in aggressively. This scout of course is watching through house and is also watching here. You've got soldier number 1 who is going to be on the train here or here, either way, watching here. Keeping an eye on here, but remember it is covered by the scout below. The second soldier is going to be either on top of here or here. So, whatever. And you're going to have the demo man who is anywhere at the front. Putting stickies, maybe is somewhere else. Very important here, in my opinion, to have the medic sitting a little bit further back. I love this ammo pack position because it means he's got the cover from the train of any snipers at choke, and he's also far enough back that if a sniper does push here when the scout's blinking, he's not going to get hit, but most importantly escapes the sniper on choke. That's a simple setup. Now to put this into perspective, let's take into account this soldier here, this scout here, and this demo man. Those are the 3 players that are going to come into play on this strategy. Sometimes the scout, but not often because he might be needed to protect the medic if they push in aggressively or the soldiers jump. Anyway, to start off with, this scout up here is, as I say, watching here because there could be scouts coming, enemy scouts coming from here and even down here. So he's pistoling, he's watching, he can even move up to around about here, trying to force a fight. Meanwhile, you've got 2 ways the soldier can also assist, because remember the soldier's either here or he's here. Now the soldier can either come round here, he could rocket jump round, or he could even push through house and come round to support if the scout overextends. Meanwhile, we also have what I call this is called the demo strat, because whilst all this is happening, you're calling for your demo man from here to pipe over the top. So the pipes are coming over the top, the scout is pushing up, baiting the scouts to get hit by the demo. As that happens, you have the blue soldier either jump round or push through house, depending on the kind of style you think they're going to play and what you think is going to work in the game. Remember, you can't call all of this before. You need to give the players a bit of freedom to do how they want to do it. So the soldier giving him that small amount of freedom will often allow you to pick up the frag rather than forcing him into a position he doesn't want to get into. So the soldier here can then allow a frag to happen. So to give you a better idea visually how it's going to work, you imagine the scout's on here baiting, he can push up to here, he's still clear to fall away, so he's not going to die. He may take a bit of damage if the scout comes forward, but if you imagine the scout pushes to about here and that soldier jumps around, the rocket's going to hit before the scout can back away. And the most important part of all of this is the demo aids, because if you send this gap here, you're not only hitting the people on the bridge, but if you aim a little bit further down, you can hit the guys on the floor as well, as they're falling away. So often, what I like to do is call the demo strat. Demo send some pipes over, fire some up, fire some down. a bit misaligned there. The demo has to work it out properly. Remember, I do play scout, but essentially you've got the pipes coming over, you've got the scout scattergun damage at 5 or 10, maybe 20 at this distance, and you've got the solly that can jump around and finish it off. If you get 1 or 2 frags, amazing. You may lose a couple of players, but remember, if you do lose and it does fail, because your medic is sat here, he's not getting headshot from choke. If a sniper does push up, it's unlikely that he's going to get the headshot before he's called, and he can easily fall back of house. Meanwhile, as I say, you have the scout on this back train. As they do push in, the scout can drop underneath and come to here. Alternatively, you could completely save the day. Let's assume they do push in, and remember, we've got heavy focus with the scout and soldier over here. What you can do is say medic, drop underneath with the Uber, comes underneath, comes to save the soldiers, and then you jump back up onto the point, and they're like, what the fuck just happened? But probably a little bit messy, but maybe that gives you an insight to at least one way I defensively hold middle with my passive aggressive strategy, and I hope it